Well, as the Braves look to clinch their playoff spot for the 2017 season, the bullpen has been in full effect, and Ryan Simpler has added to that bullpen tenacity and fear that they've put into players here in the Cape Cod Baseball League. Ryan, you're from East Tennessee State. I want to ask you about your pitching and how it's been working for you here, because you've had an impact here in just a short amount of time that you've been with the Braves. What's been working for you on the mound?
The main thing that's been working for me is fastball command, being able to throw that in the zone, and then I've really been living off my split change, throwing a lot of those to righties and lefties to get the ball on the ground and try to limit the amount of contact.
And I want to ask you about your stretch. When you come set, it seems as though that you bend your back and look at the runner on first. Is that something you've been doing your whole life, or was that just something you've kind of learned recently? Because we haven't really seen that too much here.
I picked that up when I was probably 14, 15. I was a huge James Shields fan growing up. I loved complete game James, and it's something he still does now, where he kind of dips down and checks the guy on first. And I tried it a couple games, and it really seemed to mess with the runner. And since it kept messing with the runner, and obviously holding the runners on the bases pass and limiting the amount of stolen base attempts against you is so important for a pitcher, I just kind of stuck with it, and it's kind of become my thing.
I was going to say, when you came set the first time, when you had that runner on first, he jumped back and almost went right to the base path. So what does it mean to you when you have to be in that type of situation? It's no question that when you have runners on base, you kind of get nervous as a pitcher. But when you have that kind of move, what does it mean to have that kind of move and really strike that fear into your opponents?
I think it's really big, honestly. I truly don't mind pitching with runners on base. I've been pretty successful at it since I've been at school, and I've usually done well at holding base runners, even picking base runners off, and I think the move just kind of bolsters that, just kind of to slow them down, and once they get comfortable being able to pick people off or just kind of mess with their timings, which is so important for a base stealer.
What's the biggest thing that you're trying to work on in the Cape this summer?
Throwing my split more in the zone. I didn't throw it as much at school as I probably wish I would have, but being able to throw that in the zone more and then being able to still bury it is something that I've been working on lately.
Well, Ryan, I want to thank you for coming on the pregame show. He's Ryan Simpler, one of the best beards on the team as well. Do you ever fluff your beard or like shampoo it when you get out of the shower or anything?
You got to use the Head and Shoulders. Just keep it luscious. Keep it going.
Keep it going. That's awesome. Well, Ryan, thanks again for coming on the pregame show. Good luck tonight and go Braves.
Go Braves. Thanks for having me.